Hey buddies, today I want to show how to do the backtesting. So we'll just take any of the indices and we'll just do some backtesting and how exactly I use some support and resistances and use some chart patterns and we'll see how this backtesting will go and let's see whether that backtesting will success, whether the trade will success or not and what are the things we are going to learn, we'll see. So let me just click on this replay button on the Nifty 50 index and I'll just randomly cut this chart and let's see from here onwards how exactly I used to do the backtest and what are all the things I generally look at. Right? So usually I'll start from monthly time frame and if you see the trend here is uptrend. So I typically see the trends in a higher time frame, and I can see it is a like uh, uptrend in monthly time frame and in weekly time frame. So here also the trend is uptrend only, right? Because it is making some higher lows only. So typically in such a case, I'll become bull. So since the monthly time frame and weekly time frame trends are bullish, so I typically go ahead with the bull, and I also mark my supports and resistances in monthly or weekly time frame. So usually I'll start with monthly, and if I'm not able to find any kind of supports and resistances in monthly time frame, so usually I'll go to weekly or sometimes daily and I'll mark my support and resistances. So if you see here in this particular level, right? So it has took the resistance multiple times. I mean more than two times. So for me, it's like a superb resistance in a weekly time frame. And if you ask me how do we mark the support? So for me in this particular level, so the price has taken the support and multiple times and even somehow this bearish candle came and immediately they pushed the price above this level, so which means I'll consider this as a very good support for me. So let's see how exactly we can do the backtest here. So as of now in daily time frame, so there was some downtrend here and after that so it went up. Now, since we became bull based upon weekly and monthly time frame, I generally go ahead with the hourly time frame to trade. Let's see how exactly it will go. So, as a bull, what I used to do is I'll buy at supports based upon some reversal chart patterns, and if it is at a resistance, typically I'll just go on trade once it is going to break out that resistance level. So as of now, so this is the support and the price is bit far, which is not near to this particular level. And since I became a bull, so I'll try to find some supports and resistances which is nearer to my price so that I can decide what to do. So let me go to this daily time frame and try to draw few more supports. So typically, if you see here, this hammer low, so the price went up and this candle has took the support. So this could be one of the support for me, which is nearer to my price, right? And let me just go ahead to hourly time frame and let's see. So now, as a bull, I really want to bet on only when the price comes to this particular level, or since in the current time frame, in a hourly time frame, this is the resistance. I'll bet on only when this is going to break out. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. Now there is a gap up, right? So even though it is a gap up, For me, I need a solid a bullish candle to bet on, right? So since it is hammer and kind of the body is irrespective of the body, it is kind of hammer, and I typically wait for some a bullish candle to go further because my target is this. So because the next resistance is this, right? So let's see how exactly the price action will, act. Now, whatever the gap up happened, so usually this gap becomes the support for us. This entire zone is there, right? So this zone becomes the support. So let's see whether this price, so whether it will retest or will it fill the gap or will it go further. Let's go and check. So there is no action. Yeah. So right now, what is happening in hourly time frame? The price is inside this candle. So maybe we can consider these are some babies, and this could be some mother candle. So let's see what happens. Yeah, there is a small breakout, right? And I will typically see the volumes, how exactly it will be. So the volume is good, but the candle which is broken out this high of this candle, right? The mother candle. So it is a inverted hammer. So typically it is a bearish candle, right? So in backtesting, all what we need to do is whether you're going to believe this candle or not, right? Whether if you believe it, right? So what and all the things you are going to check, right? So it can hit the stop loss or it can go in your direction. That is secondary. But what candle you need to believe, what candle you are not believing, that is up to you, right? For me, even though there is a good volume, I really don't want to bet on this candle since it is an inverted hammer. So even if it is going in our direction, that's fine for me. So let's see what happens. Okay. So now you see what happened is after this breakout, right? So in some of the backtest, what I came to know that so this candle has converted this level as a support because the wick came and took the support and it went up, and which is also a solid green candle, right? And we can also say like typically for this breakout, this is a perfect follow, right? So now I really want to bet on this particular candle, right? And so, and the thing is whether we'll wait to retest this level again for entry or will you bet on directly on top of this candle? It is up to individuals. So for me, let's see. Let's say I want to put an order at 19653 level. So if it comes, that's fine. Otherwise, that is also fine, right? So let's see what happens after that. Okay, so for an example, if I would have put an order here, so I would have get that order right in this particular candle. So since we decided to put an order here, so in this candle I got the order, right? And usually my stop loss is below this candle. So let's see what happens after this, right? And my target is this 194848. Let's see whether this candle will sustain or will it hit my stop loss. Wow, in this candle, so my target has hit, right? So whatever the candle I bet on is right candle, right? So it is not something like always any bull candle we should not go and buy, any bear candle we should not go and sell. It should not be like that. There are some specific candles which you need to identify. Ideally, when you do a lot of back testing, you'll come to know. So which candle we need to really bet on, and which candle we should not bet on. So I think this back test is worked for us, and it also gave our target. And whatever my earlier learnings, it is helped over here basically, and this trade got success. So every time it won't be like that, but even if it is going against my direction, I'll typically write my all the learnings, whatever I learned from that particular trade, whether it is success or not, then I'll apply that same thing for my live trades. Yeah. So thank you for watching my video. So please subscribe the channel and like and share.